Lifty, why does it sound like you have a mouthful of cashew nuts?
I'm drinking Perrier.
Oh, look at this rich mother. Seriously?
What? You stocked up on Perrier during the pandemic.
No.
During the quarantine, and it's still
different.
fucking going on. What are you doing?
That's different. I'll tell you why.
Quarantine's over. What are you talking about?
What the fuck?
I'll tell you why.
If it's over, come over here so you can suck my cock.
What the fuck? This episode of Furry Frequencies is brought to you by United Book Service. Right? We're talking about United Book Service. What does UBS do? UBS, not the actual company UBS. I can't talk about that or else I'll get sued. But UBS, United Book Service. Want a book about the World War II war? You can get the book from UBS for like $2. You know, want a book on porn and how to fuck your sister if that's what you're into? $5. UBS. It's a great idea. Right?
And by the Jeffrey Modell Foundation. If your child is sick over and over again, it could be PI, a genetic condition that affects millions.
Is this Art Modell?
No, it's not Art Modell, damn it.
Who is this?
Jeffrey Modell.
He
was a little kid, 15 years old. He died.
So they're not related?
Damn it. No. Hello and welcome to Furry Frequencies, the soundtrack to your furry life. I'm Lifty and joining me is Sparxx.
Hey, how's it going?
And IBM.
Yeah.
Bless you. So we've got a great episode this weekend. Well, this week, whatever. Doesn't matter when you're watching or listening to this podcast. It's all a great time. So on this podcast, we're going to start off by talking about Yes, thank you. We're going to be talking about that everybody on Furry Twitter has been seeing, and that is, of course, is one very bizarre scene where you're seeing. Oh my God! Don't
say that.
So in this scene, you're seeing a few SWAT team officers from the Phoenix Police Department, and they have their guns drawn, and they're in this apartment.
Oh my God, they have their guns drawn. I'm so fucking triggered. God, you know guns kill people? Did you fucking know that? Lifty! Did you fucking know that every second that a gun exists, a child dies?
Here he goes.
No, do not talk to me in that tone of voice, you little boy.
I'm not getting canceled because
listen,
no.
He's gone.
I just fuck you. I demand to shut the fuck up. I am better than you. I want to speak to your manager.
I can't hear him. I muted him.
Okay. I'm going to speak to your manager one way or a fucking another. Lifty, telling you right now, get your manager here or you're going to fucking regret it. Do you understand me?
I'm going to send you to China. You keep it
They
up.
had their guns drawn.
Okay.
Brittany was...
Hi.
You need to stop muting me, you little cocksucker.
I do it because I like you.
No. You like to smack your lips because you have this imaginary dick resting on them.
All right.
Anyway, so this photo was floating around Furry Twitter this past week, where you got four SWAT team officers. One of them has their gun pointing directly at a door. Well, no, five police officers. You got two of them having their gun pointed at this doorway. And of course, you could tell this is a furry household. You got all this furry shit all over the place. You got a big fox plush in there and all this and that. So,
that's disgusting.
Yeah. But anyway.
They fucked that damn fox plush.
Oh, I hope they didn't.
They probably did. They're furries.
Well, no, they're not just furries. So what has happened in this scene, in this very chaotic scene, is that you have three roommates. Two of them are transgender and one of them is non-binary. And the SWAT team has been dispatched at this address to take down a pedophile. So Sparxx was tweeting about this ferociously as it happened. Took a picture and sent it and said, "I have seen death." And of course, they took a picture of the aftermath of the room after the SWAT teams came by and took away the pedophile, which, for all intents and purposes, we're going to name the people involved. You got Sparxx. You got their non-binary partner, AJ, and then you got the pedophile that we're just going to call Shavocadoo. So all of these SWAT team officers, they were here to take down Shavocadoo. Apparently, they've been following Shavocadoo.
How the fuck? Type the name in the fucking general chat, and I'll tell you how to. Yes, call them out.
Shavocadoo. We're really
fucking
calling him Shavocadoo.
Well, why not?
We're gonna free
type the name out so I can fucking read it.
No. So
quit being such a cunt.
Shavocadoo.
No, you stupid. I'm gonna make you fucking lift your tail for other reasons.
Quote unquote, Shavocadoo was arrested by the Phoenix Police Department for 10 counts of exploitation of a minor. And they take shit seriously in Arizona. Each count can be
they're gonna shove a cactus up his ass, you know.
Up his.
There.
Whatever.
But anyway, afterwards, after all this has happened, Sparxx, of course, continued tweeting about the situation, and it just became a little more like bizarre the more they tweet. Of course, they got orbiters that kind of gave them pity party and all that. But
I'll give you a pity party in my pants.
Oh shit. Anyway, so when they're talking about Shavocadoo, they of course tweeted. Hold
on.
Tweeted out.
Wait. That was my booty call that just messaged me. Let me read you what it's.
Continue.
So anyway, they were tweeting, "I threw up like I cannot believe I dated a pedophile," and I'm like,
I really want your cock inside me. Please meet up with me tonight. Here's my address.
They deleted that tweet. And then they went on to post a story. And of course, AJ also posted a story on a different website, Facebook.
You just said the fucking word.
You would think that they're just like they're innocent in all this. You'd think that. But the problem is that they posted two different stories to what happened with Shavocadoo.
Oh no.
So Sparxx mentions in their side of the story that this person, Shavocadoo, was a quote unquote co-worker that they met and that they wanted to bring inside because they had nowhere to go and they were trying to get their life together and all blah 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 blah. Then coronavirus happened and they had to work from home. And from there, things just went from bad to worse. They started not paying rent. They started not paying bills. They started slacking off. They borrowed the car without permission. Blah blah blah. And they said that they were going to move out once their lease was up in October. But now that this happened in June, they're of course, they're having to like kick that into overdrive.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you finished?
Are you?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
And then afterwards, Sparxx's date or partner, whatever you want to call, they posted their side of the story on Facebook, in which they allege that Shavocadoo is someone that they dated for a year and a half. And from there, they decided that they were going to bring them in as part of a polyamorous relationship. That didn't work out.
Oh no.
And so, but because coronavirus happened, they had nowhere to go. Okay. And it just picks up from Sparxx's story from there. You know, they just become a slob. They don't work. They don't pay bills. They just live rent free in their own little apartment. Now, there is something very interesting that's pointed out here, is that Sparxxx actually notes in their side of the story that that bringing in Shavocadoo would be against their landlord or their tenant agreement.
Because
it says we
one,
knew
they didn't get a fucking background check on the dumb
yeah,
fuck.
exactly. We knew very well that this would be in violation of our lease terms, but neither of us were going to kick out a poor trans woman in the middle of a global pandemic. So from there,
boo fuckity fucking who.
but from there, the problems just went from bad to worse. And it's funny to me that this person, Shavocadoo, that we're calling Shavocadoo, decided not to work, even though they all worked from home during the pandemic. They all worked from home during the pandemic. And this one person decided, you know what, I'm going to take an extended vacation. See ya. And then they just go to their room.
Seriously.
Yeah.
That is, you know what? It's funny. So I'm not that well versed on the whole issue with Sparxxx and Shavocadoo and everybody else, because I saw that. I was like, you know what? That's just a whole lot of drama that is so hard to follow and understand. What I will say is that people, if you're gonna have those people, people, if you're going to have strangers join your apartment, do a background check on them at least. Don't just invite random people in because you're hurting for cash. That's not smart. You end up in situations like this where, oh my god, you were housing a pedophile. That's dangerous. And now look at you, your reputation's tarnished because of it. You know?
And so it gets even worse from there. The day after all this happened, Sparxxx got a letter from their tenant saying, oh yeah, we know what happened and we're kicking you out. Get all your shit out by 8 a.m. tomorrow or you're going to be evicted.
Well, I mean, they're basically getting evicted with the notice. So what more can they fucking do?
Well,
here, no. Y'all have had your fucking turn.
Go ahead.
Here's some fucking words of wisdom from IBM. As somebody who has fucking gone through this tenant bullshit and is still dealing with it, let me lay it out for you. If you find a house that you want to purchase and own for yourself, all very fucking well and good, but you better be able to afford that house on your own. Because there's only one person in this fucking world that you can truly count on, and that is yourself. And if you can't count on yourself, end your life. Because quite honestly, if you decide that you want to take that step, own property, and then invite other fucks into your life because you think you can trust them to do the right thing, you're a sad, mistaken son of a bitch. Not one person in this world is in this life only to give to others. Everyone's in it for themselves. Understand that. So you have to find the lesser of all evils and fucking invite them to live with you if that's the way you choose to do things. I've made this mistake 3 times, letting people come into my house that I own, and they don't fucking abide by any rules. They make a mess of my whole house. They trash the fucking kitchen. They trash the fucking bedrooms everywhere, and I have to pay for everything. And I don't make a whole lot of fucking money. If this is how you want things to be for yourself, go ahead. Fucking invite some fool into your home because you feel sorry for their lame ass. Like this fuck, whatever their goddamn name is. Free Shavocadoo. Whatever.
Y'all really calling them Shavocadoo.
Look at you. Don't know how to fucking...
Well, when this happened, when they got their eviction letter, they, of course, started tweeting about it furiously on Twitter, and they were just going livid. And they also started promoting their PayPal, because what more would you do when you're getting kicked out of your apartment? You, of course, beg for money. And they did. They raised over $4,000 in the span of a weekend from 15,000 furries. Oh, no, they gained 1,500 followers. Okay, there we go.
Hold up. How the fuck does that... Are we just in like the wrong line of work?
Maybe.
If people can make $4,000 by doing that and gain 1,500 followers by doing that, I think we're in the wrong line of work for what we all do.
Yeah, I think we are too, because $4,000 over a weekend. That's more than what I make in 2 weeks.
That's more than what I make in like almost 2 months. Good
Damn.
Lord.
Damn, you're poor.
Fuck you. I'm not poor. Jesus, I'm middle class.
I like not being poor.
Lower middle class, I guess, because you
Fuck
still
both
live
of
in
you.
fucking Maryland.
Fuck both of you. I am comfortably middle class. Don't make fun of my economic situation. That's mean.
You live
But
in a
yeah.
basement.
Fuck off.
So let's analyze this, because they just started
Analyze.
Analyze, whatever. They raised $4,000 by playing a pity party, and not once did they ever stop and actually give some condolences to the actual victims of all this, which are the young people that Shavocadoo was booty calling at 3 a.m. in the apartment that they were living in rent free and being a slob in. And they still contend that they had no idea that this person was a pedophile.
Okay, to be fair, a lot of people are very careful with what they put out in
Smacked your lips.
Fuck off in public. So I can understand them when they say that they had no idea. None of us had no idea that a certain red, blue, and white fox was in the little kids, but he was. So it's kind of easy to hide those kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand when they say, and I give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think they legitimately knew that, okay, their roommate was a pedophile.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. My thing is, if they should have apologized though to the victims. That's
yeah. But they never thought about the young victims that were traumatized by Shavocadoo. And here's my thought. They probably didn't know about the pedophilia. Okay? But they also let, quote unquote, Shavocadoo just live rent free for at least 5 months in their apartment while not providing any rent, any bill paying. They live like a slob. Whatever. They just trashed the apartment while they were living there, and they just basically was lazy, and they had the opportunity to kick them out, and they were just like, "Oh, fine, I'm gonna pay you a bit." And then
how's that go again? Do it again. Do that.
Oh, fine, I'm gonna pay you a little bit. There you go. And then also, they didn't inform their landlord about bringing in this extra person when they clearly knew. And Sparxx actually admitted to it, that this would be against their roommate agreement or their lease agreement. And so now they're bitching and whining, saying, "No, this is unfair. Fuck this landlord. They're destroying our life. Blah blah blah." No,
what life?
They did this to themselves. I love this tweet though. I love this tweet from Sparxx. "Why are there so many chuds shitting on furries with my situation? I'll release an official statement tomorrow after I gather my thoughts, but the disgusting roommate was not a furry. Furries are not pedophiles. Trans women are not pedophiles. Holy shit, I hate this website." Okay, so let's stop and analyze
Analyze.
Analyze this glorious these glorious two finalists for the wrongest statement of the day award. I've never in my life ever read a tweet that has two statements that could be nominated for wrongest statement of the day award. Oh, so furries are not pedophiles. Oh boy.
Ha! Ha ha!
Well, they're not. Only Sparxx is.
Oh no.
Go fuck yourself.
No.
No,
obviously Sparxx has never met Growly. Sparxx and Growly should meet.
They've never met Riley the Fox. Riley the Red Fox. Yeah, he's a pedophile. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I should have said that. Sorry, he is.
Also, probably never met Sangi from those cons. That they did work. Sangi, Sangie.
Who the fuck that is?
I forget which cons they were involved in, but they're involved with quite a few cons in there.
I'll let you know when I begin to care.
Okay.
You don't know.
So also, trans women are not pedophiles.
And
any gender can be a pedophile.
And to be clear, we are not saying that because they're trans, that means they are pedophiles. We're not saying that.
No,
anybody of any gender, orientation, race, age, whatever, can be a pedophile,
including Sparxx.
I'm just countering what they're saying, what the bullshit they're saying on this website. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't tell me that somebody is not guilty of this because they're trans. No, they can be guilty of any crime whatsoever, no matter what gender they are. The gender doesn't matter.
Lifty, why does it sound like you have a mouthful of cashew nuts?
I'm drinking Perrier.
Oh, look at this rich mother. Seriously?
What? You stocked up on Perrier during the pandemic.
No,
during the quarantine, and it's still fucking going on. What are you doing?
That's different. I'll tell you why.
Quarantine's over. What are you talking about?
What the fuck?
I'll tell you why.
If it's over, come over here so you can suck my cock.
What the fuck? Can I come over?
Why can't this cap come back on? Okay, there we go.
When it's safe to come over, I'll come over.
All right, baby. I'll see you then.
Hello.
Damn.
No.
I love me a big bottom boy.
I don't know what you're talking about. I know you ain't talking to me like that. But I stocked up on Perrier for a reason, all right? Because the water wars were coming. The water wars did not come, unfortunately. So now I have all this fucking Perrier that I have to drink on my own. That's
Perrier or Perrier?
Same
what are you talking about?
That's a
lot. Send me some.
Hell no, you ain't pay for that shit. Look,
well,
here's the thing. As we said before, anybody can be a pedophile. Just so happens these people.
It just so happens that you are.
Okay. Fuck you, I'm not. All right? Folks, if you have information that a person is a pedophile, a zoophile, a murderer, a drug trafficker, here's what you should do. You should go to the relevant authorities and let them know. Do not get on Twitter and expose them. That is the dumbest thing you can do.
Sparxx,
you know what you should do? Here, hold on. He needs to hear this. Sparxx, you know what you should do?
What?
You should get a fucking file cabinet for all the files that you hate.
All the files I hate?
Yeah. Pedophiles, zoophiles, fucking whatever else there is that ends in file. You know, you should just get a fucking filing cabinet, put them all in there, and just be like, I hate you all! Yeah, it's supposed to be funny. It's fucking comedy. Ha 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 ha. Now smack your lips.
Anyway, my point is this. I get why people
pedophiles
want to call them out because you want to get them excommunicated from the community. That's fine. But if these people knew what this person was up to, and clearly they didn't, they should have gone to the police. Now, I get it. The cops at the moment aren't the best. That's a whole different issue. Still, all things considered, in a vacuum, you always go to the relevant authorities. You don't put this out on Twitter because you're not taking care of the problem. Even if you just highlight what this person has done and you have actual evidence that a crime has been committed, you're just telling us about the crime. You're not going to the authorities to get it stopped and to have that person reprimanded for doing that. And I've noticed that when it comes to things like this and other stuff, a lot of furries tend to just pop off on Twitter and they don't confront the issue, which is letting the relevant authorities know and bringing that person to justice. And when they try to do it, well, the statute of limitations is passed, or the evidence that was there is now gone. It's been deleted. It's been destroyed, and you have no case, and the person gets off free. And you can't allow that to happen. That's not right, and that's how I feel.
So in this day and age, in this climate, in this political climate, you're not going to have furries that are going to go to the relevant authorities when it comes to crimes like this, because guess what? They're too busy shouting ACAB at everything and everyone that moves. So why would they go to the relevant authorities? They don't trust authority. So yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, Silox, but I'm just saying it's going to fall on deaf ears.
I know.
Like all these call outs and all going to Twitter to post about this and have the court of public opinion decide about it. That's just how furries are going to be from here on out. And unfortunately, that's going to jeopardize a lot of potential crime cases from actually being resolved, and the person gets scot-free, like you said, and they come back into the fandom as a different persona, whatever, that their entire past is erased and the cycle starts all over again.
Yeah. And I obviously to our credit, this person was not a furry. Still.
Oh no, I think they were.
Well,
see, Sparxx actually brought them into like their friendship circles and their furry friends. So this person was definitely exposed to the furry community, at least near to where Sparxx lives in Phoenix. So whether or not they're a furry, that's kind of like a question mark. But I think they were a furry. In the loosest definition I can think of, they were a furry.
So I'll take them at their word. I mean, I'll take them at the word. Like I said, I don't think they knew that this person was a pedophile. I'm gonna assume that they're right and that this person wasn't a furry. They were just a normie in, a furry circle.
But we have evidence that they were dating.
Oh my god, we have evidence? You had an investigation carried out? Lifty. Oh my god, that means you're a cop. Lifty!
He's like so happy about that.
Tell me about your investigation. Oh, baby, tell me more.
You can't sing.
I mean,
AJ, tell me.
You had AJ posting about their relationship for a year and a half, and they were a pedophile for a year and a half when they didn't even know it. And then you also had Sparxx that threw up violently, knowing
Lefty,
that they
makes
dated
me so
a
hot
pedophile.
Oh, jeez.
Really? Hold
yeah.
on.
Even though Sparxx is trying to bury the hatchet about dating this person.
So, okay, now I have more questions. Okay, so they dated the person. Now, you mean to tell me? See, I wasn't aware that they dated. Okay,
really?
No, if they didn't date, that's different, because usually when you date somebody, you get to know them to the point where you're like, okay, I know this person, I know what makes them tick, I even know their secrets and what they're like. So you mean to tell me that this person dated Shavocadoo, but didn't know them to the point where it's like, okay, I know what they're into. That's concerning. And it makes me think that maybe they might have known it then.
So let me paint some backstory to this, because according to AJ's side of the story, they knew this pedophile Shavocadoo from 2 years ago, and they brought in Shavocadoo as part of a poly relationship because Sparxx and AJ's relationship was going to shit. And they thought, hey, let's bring a third person in to spice things up. It didn't work. Sparxx wanted out of the relationship. So it was just AJ and Shavocadoo for about a year and a half. That's when they decided to bring in Shavocadoo into the apartment that Sparxx and AJ were living in. This is some fucked up relationship. Like, what the fuck, man? I'm getting my brain twisted just trying to figure out how all of this just worked.
You don't have a brain.
So
Fuck you.
So at that point, then you at least should have known that. You at least should have known then, because you had been dating them for a while, what they're into. You should at least know something about them.
I'm surprised that they didn't give off any alarm bells, like what they were into or anything. Even implicitly, like there were no like little
or it could
clues or signs.
It could have been your typical furry response. Oh, I'm not going to judge you for that. Maybe they did know.
It probably could have been that. I mean, you mean to tell me that you date somebody, you don't know them that well? That's kind of suspect.
Yeah, that is. And another thing, let's talk about the $4,000 that they raised, because I feel like this is encouraging bad behavior. Like, pretty much, they created the situation where they have a pedophile, or they're harboring a pedophile into their apartment without their landlord knowing. And let's just say that they actually did not know that they were a pedophile. Okay. Let's just say that they didn't know, and they got their door kicked in by Phoenix Police Department SWAT team from out of the blue. And now they know that Shavocadoo is a pedophile. Whatever. They of course created this situation where the police is kicking down their door, making a big mess of their apartment, dragging one of their quote unquote roommates out because they're and then they throw this pity party on Twitter so that they can raise $4,000 to get either a lawyer or a new apartment, whatever. And that's really, and nobody's questioning the fact that they did this to themselves. Nobody's questioning the fact that they have no remorse for any of the kids that Shavocadoo was exploiting. Like, nobody questions this? Like, nobody that's opening up their wallet is questioning this.
I mean, someone questioned it, but, most people did.
Because shaming pedophiles is shaming a sexual orientation.
What?
Yeah, did you know that? That if you shame pedophiles, you're shaming the sexual orientation. It's no different than shaming a gay guy.
Wait, what?
No. The gay community. I'm speaking here as a gay. The gay community wants nothing to do with pedophile. Okay.
You're gay?
I'm not defending them.
Speaking on behalf of gays all across the world, pedophiles should burn in a fire. Thank you very much.
Well, they might like that. What if they're into fucking burning?
Great. We can get some flamethrowers from the Boring Company
then they're
and
not
flambe
gonna
all
suffer.
of them.
They're actually going to be like, oh yes.
I'm gay. Yes, I'm gay. You're gay.
You like fucking women. How the fuck are you gay?
I'm a sexual being, okay? Sometimes
then call yourself pansexual or bisexual. You're not gay. What the hell?
I'm hetero-flexible, okay?
Hetero-flexible.
That means I'm gay, but sometimes straight happens.
What the fuck even is that? No, you know what? No, I'm not doing this rabbit hole shit. If you want to be gay, go be gay. I don't judge, all right?
I like being gay.
I don't
I
know
like
what
penis.
heteroflexible
I like
means,
penis.
Big penis.
I like a big penis. If you like
Yeah.
big penis, good for you. I don't judge. All right.
But yeah, I'm seeing this as there's going to be more to the story. I'm just seeing it now. There's going to be more to the story than what is being led on.
Big penis.
I'm gay, but I want to fuck Betty White. Okay.
I do want to
Everybody
fuck
wa-
Betty White. Everybody loves Betty White. Why don't you love Betty White?
I didn't say I didn't love Betty White. I'm just saying.
He wants
Betty White
to
is
fuck
great.
Betty White.
I don't, because first of all, she's a female. I don't mess with females like that. Okay.
I just want to make I just want to set the record straight. I'm a sexual being. Like, if anybody wants to ask what my sexuality is, it's sexual. That's it.
You a
It's,
pansexual.
No, sexual, just sexual. Nothing more, nothing less. Just
So,
sexual.
Do you know what? Do you know
when
what
you
Lippy
fill out the
is?
census, what do you tick then for when they ask for orientation?
He says yes.
Well, he probably puts other and then writes sexual being on the census where it asks for orientation. And then they're like, I don't know what this means, but okay.
Well,
We'll just put him
typically-
down
okay,
as
so
a maybe.
typically- Okay, no, okay. So to answer your question, I identify for legal purposes, like for the census, I identify as homosexual.
Okay.
But for all intents and purposes, if anybody asks, I just say I'm a sexual being and just leave it at that.
You're a fucking faggot.
Thank you. Thank you. You are too.
That is a very offensive term. Please don't use that word.
You're a fucking faggot.
I'm gonna say this: you can call me a faggot all day, and
Whoa.
I'll just be like, okay, cool.
That's a slur. Please don't say that.
Queer is a slur. Don't call me a queer.
Yeah,
Don't
queer.
ever call me a queer.
queers are that's a slur too. Both
Yeah, I know.
What? What is a slur?
queer. That's a slur.
Which one? What is it called?
Queer.
What's it? I'm sorry, you're cutting out.
Queer.
You are
You know.
cutting out.
No,
Yeah,
he
you-
knows what I said.
No, you're really cutting out, Silox.
Queer. Quee. Wait.
Why the fuck would you say that, Silox? Jesus fucking Christ!
You know what? You can go fuck yourself.
No, that's exactly what queers would do,
Aren't you gay?
aren't you,
I'm asking you.
bruh? Don't fucking come in here with that bullshit.
Did you just say bruh to me?
Yes, I did.
Stop. You cannot
can't-
say bruh.
What you think is
your
that your
ass
fucking word? God,
What does that
because now you can own a
mean?
fucking word now.
What's that mean?
No.
What's that-
Shut up, you
Bruh.
fucking ghetto freaking Dundakian.
Excuse me? Who the fuck you think you talking to?
A
I am-
ghetto Dundakian.
I am not one of your coworkers. You lost your damn mind talking to me like that. I ain't
Look
one
Look
of your
at this. Look at this fight.
I ain't one
Look
of your
at this.
coworkers. I will come down there and whoop your ass. I'll show you some damn discipline. All right? Don't fuck with me like that.
Are you gonna discipline me with your fucking secret accent?
I'll take this damn belt and tear your ass up. That's what I do.
I'm gonna stammer and eat my fucking dick.
You lost your damn mind.
Look,
Talking.
hold on. Do me a favor. Do me a fucking favor. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? Listen very carefully, because it might be a little difficult for you to understand because you're low class. Okay.
Excuse me?
Do you understand? Do you understand this word? Open your fucking mouth and then suck on this life juice.
I'm low class. This is wow. This is an interesting development. I didn't realize I was low class. This
You
is
are,
coming
buddy.
From this is coming from this fake ass wannabe Russian motherfucker over here calling me low class. Listen here, you Putin hellspawn. I will get a box.
You will. You're gonna. Silent.
I will
Silent. Hey, silent.
Russian.
Silent. Listen. Darius Rucker. That's your grandpappy.
Fuck you.
Because he's a country boy, ain't he? He's from fucking Georgia.
Fuck you.
Because that's what you look like. You look like fucking Darius Rucker.
I will. That's okay. Darius Rucker's okay. I'll take that. But
You
fuck
sure
you.
about that?
Yes. Go. Fuck.
Darius Rucker has a very nice voice.
Yes. Go.
I
fuck.
like listening to Darius Rucker and Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah, but he looks like your typical.
Don't shit on Darius Rucker now.
Yeah. I'll fight you if you do. We still claim him, so yeah,
What do you mean we? What are you talking about?
Black people, we still claim him for some reason. So fuck yourself.
Brack people.
I said, no, I said black. Do not
You
be
said
racist.
you
and
said
say,
brack people. You
I
said
did
you
not
said
say black.
brackish people.
No, I did not. Go fuck yourself.
Brack.
Fuck off.
Brack people.
I will fight you.
No.
Okay.
Ibim? What the fuck did you just tell? No.
I said IBM. I will go fight. I'll fight you. Yeah. But
Hey,
Lord,
no. Go fuck yourself, you little cunt.
Lord have mercy. He has the audacity to talk to me like that. All right? Don't talk to me like that. Okay? I come from a household where if I talk to somebody like that, I would get my ass beat. All right?
What are you talking about?
You coming up here calling me low class. You
are low class. Look at you.
You know what? Okay. Keep on playing with me. You gonna find out.
You're fucking low class as fuck, dude. Like I can't.
Find out real soon.
I can't fucking stress that enough. You are so fucking low class.
You're low class,
dude. No, you don't understand.
How am I low class?
I'm just sitting here like Jeff.
Why do I have to fucking spell it out?
Look at Jeff over there. Look at Jeff over there. He's just standing there. He's just watching us, and he's recording everything.
Jeff can fuck off because he can't give us the goddamn time correctly. So Jeff can shut the
right.
fuck up.
That's because you like
Jeff
to fucking
is
touch
shutting
yourself.
the fuck up. He has not said a word since we started.
Yeah, he better not talk. I'll beat his ass too.
He will not talk.
And you touch yourself. I don't have to touch myself. I get.
Oh, thank God! Thank God you're talking about IBM. I was touching myself.
That's ew. Well, that's
why.
That's kind of hot, actually, so it's okay. But oh shit!
What?
It's like the nuclear alarm. Well.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about?
That.
What is that? A whale?
You don't hear that?
That's the weather siren going off.
Well, stay safe. Get the high ground.
It's a weather alarm.
Oh, it's a siren.
Is there a tornado coming?
I don't know.
You should find out and go to safety.
Yeah.
Don't
get beneath the door frame.
Yeah.
Or get in a bathtub.
Yeah.
I don't know what's safe in your house.
Not many places.
Oh, that's bad. So anyway, let's wrap things up, shall we?
I can't believe he managed to fucking spend an hour talking about Shavocadoo and her many exploits into tricking somebody that they weren't a pedophile. This is amazing. I didn't think it was possible, but you proved me wrong.
Yeah. But I mean, in summary, so this person brought in this person to be in a polyamorous relationship. It didn't work out. They just lived like a slob, rent-free, and then they get kicked out by the Phoenix Police Department because they're a pedo. And the landlord gets whiff of this and decides, okay, you two need to leave too. Now. And so they throw a pity party on Twitter for money, and they get $4,700 from the furry community, which I think is bizarre. And nobody wants questions about why they're not talking about or showing condolences to the victims, the young victims of Shavocadoo, and also why they were dating a pedophile or why they were willingly bringing in somebody that they knew was going to be breaking their lease.
Yeah.
And why they're bitching about it now because they willingly broke their lease. So, yeah, they raised $4,700 for a situation that they created. Way to go.
What?
Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
All right. So, and that's just how I feel about the entire situation. So,
did you actually say something, or did your internet cut out? Because I didn't hear anything until you said, and that's how I feel about everything.
I said a lot of stuff. Did you all not hear?
No, not even Jeff heard. And
God
Jeff hears
damn
everything.
it! Internet cut out. Fuck. Okay. You know what I was saying is that these people are, they got tricked, and I feel sorry for them. But
I don't. I honestly don't.
Please, y'all, please send in the relevant authorities. If you have information that someone is doing this, don't post it on Twitter first. Go to the cops. You may hate them, but damn it, at least put an end to this. Like, come on, be reasonable.
Yep.
Also, by the way, you all should totally watch Tentacoolio, and then there's in Tentacoolio, there's a song called Pingo's
Oh
Song.
man,
It is a great song.
It's I think you mean Tentacolino.
Same thing. It's a great song.
And I can't believe you're shilling that shitty movie.
I am. That is like one of the best movies I think I've ever seen.
That was probably the worst movie. Oh my god. I can't believe you're shilling for North Korean animated film. How do you feel?
I like the techno song. I mean, it's the worst techno song ever, but
it is the worst song ever.
They should play that at a
no, they shouldn't.
Yes, they should.
No, they shouldn't.
Yeah, we're all high.
Anyway,
and we did.
Cat is for horses, you dumb motherfucker.
What are you calling him? Excuse me, who the fuck you think you're talking to?
You mentioned we're all high on ketamine, and it's like, dude, cat is for horses, you dumb motherfucker.
I know you ain't talking to me like that.
I am talking to you about that.
I will take this
Don't
belt
fucking take ketamine
and tear your ass up.
Anyway,
guys, we gotta cut this short. My fucking power is flickering.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining us on another exciting episode of Furry Frequencies. If you like what you hear, please feel free to follow us on Twitter at Furry Frequency and like, comment, and subscribe to our videos on YouTube and ring that bell for notifications. Anyway, with that said, this is Furry Frequency signing off with Lifty,
Psylocke,
IBM.
Thank you very much for joining us, and you have a wonderful night.